Y'all, I got one of these. Let me see here. See if I can fit this on there. No, not without hitting. Hmm. Might need some vice grips or something. Huh. Kind of a little messed up there a little bit. The welding isn't all that great neither. Huh. I missed all the way around there. I completely missed right there. Oh well. Just a quick tack, that's all I had to have anyway. No big deal. Man, did I mess that up? Oh well. Okay. Got a plate on there. Gotta finish. Gotta do some more welding, some more grinding. I missed there. Completely missed. Gotta fill that in. Little spot there. What is it? Can you tell us what it is? Those aren't exactly straight. One goes one way, and one goes the other. Oh well. It is. Let me get this other piece back here. That goes on there. Alright. This goes on your handlebar of your ATV. You tighten that up and put your switch in here, and your wires come out here for your winch. They gave me the switch, but they didn't have a box. Fancy that. Isn't that something? It's got a flat side. See the flat side right there where the threads are? And then this side is taken out. See how this side looks different? You want to use this side. Might have to get a pair of pliers or something. Vice grips or pliers or something. No, want to go on there? Come on, you booger. Somewhere right there, I think. Yep. Somewhere right there. Boy, is that crooked. Boy, oh boy. Should go right on. Should. Nut goes on there alright. Fun. Well, if it wasn't all rusty, I could see it. Quarter. They're both the same. Yeah, they're both the same. Oh, it looks a little bigger. No, they're the same. Oh. I think that one, I didn't notice it was because it was a fine thread, that's why. I didn't notice that. And this one's a coarse thread, that's why. Huh. And it doesn't, doesn't go down far enough. I don't have enough thread. I damaged that one pretty bad. Oh boy. I got the one I got on there now on the switch I got on the four-wheeler now is like really small, like this big. It's really small, and trying to use that with gloves on, it doesn't work so well. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go get some pliers. Get some pliers. Well, I don't have to. Maybe I could fit this on there somehow. And then take it off and put it on and take it off. Maybe I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, I could probably do that. Get on there. one. Oh, not quite far enough. And scoot that over there just enough. Yeah. Let's go get vice grips, but it's 15 below outside. Don't want to. I don't care. I'll sit here and do it this way. Anybody else? I ain't going out there. I could scoot that over there. Just enough to get it by. What? You think it's that bad? You want to go outside? Is it that bad in here? Huh? Is it that bad in here? You want to go outside? No? I mean, you got the entire couch. And you're still crying and whining. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a character. Saw these on eBay, 50 bucks. Some poor guy. No, I got this. I got the switch, but I ain't got nothing to put it in. Well, here's one for you right here. 50 bucks. Ooh, look. There's one right there. It's only $50. I could, and I'm gonna bet they would sell too. Have to straighten it up a little bit though. My welds couldn't look like that. I mean, I could go back over it and fill them in and all that happy. I had to cut all this out. That wasn't no fun at all, I'll tell you what. See how thick it is? See how thick the metal is right there? And put a piece over it, welded it on, and cut it out. Measured it, and cut it out. I think the switch is outside still, out in the shed. That doesn't want to go any further. What's up with that? Oh, fun. Oh, I found these. Those were on the floor. Those were on the floor right there. Naughty, naughty. This is not how you do this. It is today. Not going anywhere there. Doesn't want to go down any farther. Oh, it's stuck. My goodness. It does not want to go. That does not want to go. Must have too much in there. Too much weld buildup in there or something, I guess. Might have to go back over it. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Well, I was going to say, I might have to go back over it with a tool or something. Maybe a Dremel tool or angle grinder or something. Fun. I know I put a gob of weld on there. Kind of hard to do with a stick welder. You gotta strike it. You gotta strike it quite a few times to get it warmed up before you get started. Pay attention to which way you're going. Maybe that's enough. It wasn't much. I didn't have to go very far. Let's give it a go. Yeah, that ought to do it right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. I think if I do the other one, I'll be all set. There, what do you think? Hmm? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that ought to be enough. I left myself enough room here, just short, you know what I mean? So that there was plenty of room between here and there. By the time I put this on, you know what I mean? By the time I put this on the handlebar, by the time I put that on the handlebar and I put that on there, I left myself enough room where there was, luckily I had enough to pay attention to what I was doing. Didn't make it too far away. Oh, I knocked some of the junk out of there. You can really see that. Not where I missed right there. You can really see where I missed right there. Whoops, where'd you go? Right there. But it's barely, it's barely tacked there in some places. Alright, yay, let's keep going. This one here, however, that one there don't look too bad. I missed a little bit there too. You can see it right there. I don't know. I'm not gonna bother. I mean, it's not. I mean, for what it is, I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, might help you use a coarse thread. Thought I had the coarse thread side, and I think I did, and that one got put in the wrong side, I think. The wrong side. I'm gonna bet that got put on the wrong side. $15 below. Mr. Edible Plants. What do you got down there today? What's today? 13th. Friday the 13th. I'll look it up. I know where you are. You're not that far away. I'm gonna start them onions too, by the way. I didn't know you put 3 or 4 in a thing, and then after I thought about it back when I was, back when I was younger. Oh yeah, that's right too. I was told to put 3, 4, 5 of them in there. They're helpers. They need to help each other. Onion plants, onion seeds. You gotta put 3, 4 of them in there because they won't do so well if you don't. I forgot. Happens when you get old. There we go, baby. There we go. Somewhere down that way. I think he's down. I don't know. Somewhere. Let's just say he's somewhere down that way. I know about where he is. Yep. No, that's alright, just like that. Yeah, it's a little crooked. It's kind of hard. You know what I did? I stuck it in the vise like that, and then I used a big ass C-clamp, and I clamped down on it, and then I eyeballed it from side to side, and I looked at it, I was like, yeah, it looks alright, it always looks okay. Until after you take it off, it's all screwed up. There, that'll definitely work there. Yeah. I wasn't off by much when I put this on there and test run it the other day. I wasn't off that far. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that'll work. Because I left enough room on here where this is like there. And then clamp that baby right down nice and tight. And then up down switch and then grommets. And then put one of these in there. I gotta go find a different bit. Cause I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's not big enough for that. I tried putting them wires in there and there just wasn't enough room. 15 below. It was like, I don't know, 40 below. It was 40 below. Up in the Adirondack Mountain there. They always get that up there. One specific little spot up there. You can look it up. You'll find it. There's only the one spot that gets down to that. Alrighty. Holy cow, look at that. Stoked. Huh. What happened there? That wasn't like that. Oh. What's going on here? That wasn't like that. Yep. Yeah. Sure, Veely. Sure. I think I had it going this way, not the other way. I think this is the way I had it. Why does that not line up? Probably because your bolts are crooked, you moron. Talk shit to me. What difference does it make which side that's on? Well, I don't know. It's tweaked a little bit right there. Yeah, nobody's perfect, but that ain't bad. There, no, just bend it down. That's all. Just bend it down. That's all. Calm down. Yeah, I want all that. I hole sawed a piece of wood, so this would correspond, put in with it. And I took a socket and found the socket size that fit the handlebar. I buttoned it up to the handlebar, and I know it's 1 inch, but or whatever it is, 5/8, I think. I think it's 5/8. But anyway, so I got my vise, and I opened my vise, and I stuck the socket that's supposed to correspond to fit the handlebar. I stuck the socket on the one side of the one side of the bite to the vise, and I stuck the piece of wood on the other side, and then I put this in the middle after I heated it up with a torch and squished it in there. It didn't work. It did to an extent, but the wood kind of got burnt. It did for a little bit. Yeah, ain't gonna work like that. What if I grab a hold of it like this? What if I grab a hold of it like that? Didn't work on there now. What I do, I had the shorter side toward the front. No, that ain't any better. I mean, it is, but and it's not still ain't gonna tighten on there. I didn't notice that. It was all right yesterday. Don't you hate that? You go back and check it, and it was different the next day. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna leave it and get a wrench and just pinch it in there. $50 on eBay. Hey man, this thing doesn't even tighten down. There. I'm pretty stoked about that. Oh, there we go. Went right down on it for me. Yeah, there you go. By the time I tighten this side, got an awful lot of weld on. Got an awful lot of weld in there. Big hunk of weld. There. That in there. That on there like that, and click down, up, down, and then the your on and off switch. That's gonna go. This is gonna go on the outside between the handle grip, and the switch is gonna be over here. This is gonna be on the bottom. I tried it on the top. It's too far away. You're not gonna. If your handlebar is here, you're gonna want your up and down here, not up here. It didn't work. Not knowing, not knowing, and it was good this way. What I was gonna do is put like, I don't know, some kind of weld a U-bolt on the side here, on both sides, and use that to clamp it, and then put put the studs facing up and then weld the U-bolt on. And then I got to thinking, well, that would take up nearly a half an inch if I used, depending on, whatever size you were going to use. That would take up a whole bunch of space, and then your handle grip would be in the way. You still got to deal with your switch. So it was kind of like, well, let's work on it for a day. I think 2-3 days went by, and I figured, hey, why not just weld it on the top and then check it, put it on there and see how it works. And I'm telling you, it's right on. The handlebar's right there and your thumb's right there. It's not goofy at all. This hole, I don't have a bit. That's 1/2 inch. I think there's 4 wires I gotta go through there. They go through, but they're tight. So I gotta dream up. Well, Dremel, maybe I'll Dremel this out or something. I got a couple of different Dremel tool bits. This will have to be cleaned up, filled in. You don't want water getting in there. I missed another spot too somewhere. Right there. There's a weld right there. Right there. Completely sealed. No imperfections. It does happen from time to time. But I have a hard time sealing it up. See that seam right there? I can't figure it out for the life of me. Maybe I just ain't running it hot enough. And then other times it'll it goes right over it, and then it'll skip, and then it'll skip and leave a divot, and then and you can't see no seam. I sealed that up right there. Not exactly a proficient welder, but I can get it to come around. It's not always an easy thing to do. It's not a, hey, look what I can do. Check this out. Yeah, it don't work like that. You have to have the right rod. The rod has to match the metal, or it won't work, or things like that. Your technique and the way you hold it. It's always and it's always different. So it's always different. I don't know. What do you think of that? $50 on eBay. No. Because I don't want to. I could make up 3-4 of them and see if they sell. I mean, there's always somebody out there that's got that problem and they just don't have any switch box. They don't have a box to put it in. I mean, it's not pretty by any means, but if you straighten it up close enough, I'm sure somebody would appreciate having something like that. I know I would have. I couldn't find one. I was like, shit, man, maybe I could find one for $20 or something. Not a chance. But you put the switch in it, put the grommet in it, get them wires all pushed through that hole and get it sealed up and paint it. Imagine it would be worth some money, a couple bucks. And that's all scrap metal anyway. Every bit of it. I could use something like that. Couldn't find one. Onions. I gotta go get some dirt. I got talked into doing onions again. Knows when you want to do them because they take forever. I only did good once on onions, and I've been gardening for like 15 years now. Figured I'd try it out, and it's turned into I don't know, madness. Organized chaos. I didn't know it was going to turn into that. Now I've got 2 greenhouses. I found one on the side of the road that's missing 2 pieces. It's a really big one too. It's huge. It's like 30 by 30 or something. It's big. It's 30 feet by like 30 feet. It's missing like 2 or 3 pieces. You could always just go put a piece in there, find something, or PVC, manure, apple trees, pear trees, shrubs, blueberries. It's turned into like, damn, a straitjacket or something. Every time you go into the store and you got the little fresh plants that are sitting there, like you're at your grocery store and you walk by and there's a little stand and you got, rosemary or basil, and you hate to leave them there. Take me home, right here, me, take me home, don't leave me here. Yeah, you hate to walk away. Oh God, I hate to walk away. A little short feeling of feeling, bad. Bike. Something's wrong with that bike. It's gotta adjust the valves or something. I think. Went around and around and around. Gas and oil. It's all junk. Every bit of it. Doesn't matter what it is. It's junk. It's a piece of shit. Fix it. Yeah, you could fix it, but there soon after, what happened? There soon after, something else broke on the damn thing. Now I gotta work on the 4-wheeler, the Jeep, and the washer don't work. I think the motor went up in the washer. It's got a click, 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 click. Well, it's running. It's turning on and off real fast. Click, click. I had it in spin cycle. That's what it was doing, clicking on and off, trying to get going. It was picking up a little bit at a time. Figured I'd shut it off before it got any worse. I got shavings all around my camera there. Lens. It's like they're magnetically stuck to it. Just around the outside of it. Huh. 15 below. We're over the hump though. We're over the hump now. Can only get warmer. Days are getting longer. Sitting in the chair. What am I gonna do today? I gotta go get stuff. I gotta get a pigtail for the plug-in for your trailer. I can't take my Jeep because it's not running right, and I gotta go pick up some furniture. And it's one of those where you gotta have the adapter or something doesn't work. The running lights, or you step on the brakes. It's either your brakes, you either go without your brakes or you go without your running lights, because one or the other don't work. So you got to have an adapter. I don't know why that doesn't. Why would they make that for? I don't understand that. Why would that be like that? Straight from the factory. So you got to buy an adapter for it. Why would you have to buy an adapter? I'm not even going to start. Don't even think about it. I got to go find a pigtail. I got the adapter, and the end of the adapter just has wires on the one end, and then you just plug it in with your regular plug-in on the other. So take a pigtail and just wire it in and tape it off. Yeah. Tape it off. Little button on it's only about that big. So you're trying to push on it with your gloves on. I'm gonna end that. I'm gonna end this now, I guess. That was fun. Bye.